All right, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And today we'll be discussing Arsenal versus Fulham. We're going to have a look at predicted lineup, preview previous games that we've played, and also when we last played against Fulham, what happened. So please, guys, sit comfortable because I'll be definitely going into some detail about this particular game. So hopefully, guys, enjoy the show. Smash that like button as you come in. I would really respect that. Even if you're watching it on the replay as well, go and hit that like button. No, the last time we played against Fulham, we won them. We won the game 3-0. And funny enough, it was Willian's debut, and Willian is still yet to score. He's still yet to score. So he started, and maybe this is his lucky day. Maybe this could be his lucky time around. We know that he didn't score against toward the entirety of the season, but maybe today is definitely his lucky day. So we'll definitely see about that, people. Please go smash the like button. We're going to get into some details and some facts and stats about this particular game because we have a lot of things to talk about. Definitely. So Fulham fighting relegation battle, trying their best not to get relegated. I personally, I like the drive they have. It shows that they have something about them. Let me go into it and see. It definitely shows that they have a lot about them. They don't want to go down this season, but they're in a pretty much a dire state because Burnley is in front of them on 33 points and they are on 26 points. That's actually a 7 points differential. I can't see them fulfilling that. So you can definitely say that Fulham, West Brom, and Sheffield United are potentially on their way down now. That's potentially. So we're going to have a more in-depth look and what is going to happen. I'm going to give you guys some stats, some things that will definitely affect how we play and what is to come. So we have to look at these things. These things are factors that affect our game. So we're going to have a look at it as well. Let's see. We'll definitely have a look at it. So as you guys can see, let me read through some of these stats, people. So insights, basically. Arsenal have never lost at home against Fulham in 29 previous meetings. They won 24 and drew 5. More than they have faced any other side at home without defeat in all competitions. So we have a bit of dominance over Fulham at home. Can we really put in that level of performance this time around? Fulham have lost each of their last 6 Premier League meetings with Arsenal, conceding 18 goals and scoring just 3 in reply. So that is telling us, so basically we're averaging like 3 goals, 2 goals, 3 goals, like 3 goals per match. Yeah, 3 goals, averaging 3 goals per match. So let's see if we can actually continue with that, if that is possible. But we have a tendency to fluke when we don't want to. We always fluke. We always fluke. But let's see. Arsenal lost last 3 Premier League games against Fulham. Have seen the Gunners won with 5-1, 4-1, and 3-0. In the other top flight history, they have never been beaten an opportunity to by at least 3 goals in 4 consecutive games before. So that is relatively good. So definitely we're expecting a 3+ goal differential in this game. Arsenal have lost just one of their last 42 home games against sides in the relegation zone. They won 39 and drew only 2. So that is showing that we have a bit of dominance here over the relegation zone. Under Arsene Wenger, we were dominating. We were basically battering all the teams that were in the bottom half of the table, and it's evident. Big up Randy, Leno out. Big up Kumar. He has to start Matt Ryan. There's no excuse. We'll see. We'll definitely see about that. Thank you guys for coming in. As you guys know, smash the like button. So Arsenal are looking to win back-to-back league games for the first time since January. However, the Gunners have lost 8 home games in all competitions this season, their most in a single campaign since 1929. to 1930 season, which is actually 9. So I'm hoping that that's not something what we want to break. Big up Jeremy and Alain. We will surely, no doubt. We have to win this one. We have to win this one. As Randy said, there's no excuse for this particular game. This is a must-win games. So we're going to have a look at the league table now. Hopefully, you guys can see. Let me maximize the league table. Let me maximize the league table, people. Hopefully, you guys can see. Have a better look at what I'm seeing. Oh, definitely. Okay, so people, as you guys can see, that's the league table. We are actually in the top half. Surprisingly, Arsenal is in the top half of the league table. What we're going to do, we'll definitely have a look at what our possible chances of top 4 are. Top 6, my bad. Oh, don't. Our possible chance of making top 6. So at this point in time, 5th place is on 54 points. We are on 45 points. So 5th place is actually 9 points in front of us. Which is Chelsea. Play the same amount of games. So 9 points. Surely we can account for that gap. I definitely think we can account for that big gap. So that's just 9 points. So Everton is in front of us, actually on 49 points. We're on 45. So Everton is in 8th position, in 4 points in front of us. If we should win tomorrow, it will put Everton 1 point in front of us, which is also a good stat moving into the table. Another good factor as well, something that we can say we can look forward to. So definitely, I think that we will play Everton, so we have a strong chance of defeating Everton and moving in front of them. Tottenham are would be 2 points ahead of us if we should win this game, which I can tell you, Tottenham, they have a very, very difficult fixture going to the end of the season. Liverpool now is a problem. Liverpool are, let me see, that's 7 points in front of us. I'm not sure about Liverpool. I'm not sure if we can actually catch on to Liverpool. They are 7 points in front of us, and we can definitely get something out of it. But we have to win this game, because if we do not win this game, the likes of Leeds and Aston Villa could pass us. You guys could remember the early part of the season where Aston Villa was way ahead of us, and people were making a mockery of it about the Martinez and all those issues. But look at it. The tables have definitely turned. The tables have obviously turned. So we can look forward to making top 6. That I think that is possible. Ashton said Willock scored 1 less goal than William, Ceballos, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, and Elneny combined this season. That's about 3. Willock is a goal scoring midfielder, so we have to factor in that. Willock is definitely a goal scoring midfielder. So let's move over now. At least we have passed that stage of. I can't see us getting the top 4. It's relatively now impossible, unless all these teams will lose all their games. And we have seen with some lost their games against Newcastle. Newcastle was in relegation scrap, and they got themselves out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to move over to seventh place. I'm looking at 6. I'm looking at 6th position. If we can get that European League position through 6th place, I think 6th place is qualified for Europe. If we could get that European position through 6th place, I would take it. I would gladly take it. I would gladly take that European League position through 6th position. But there's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors to it. Definitely a lot of factors. But we will definitely see. We will definitely see. But I think we have a good run of fixtures going to the back end of the season. I think we can actually get something out of it. So that is the reason why I'm a bit confident. We face Chelsea. That's going to be a difficult game. But we have likes of Crystal. No, we play Crystal Palace. We have a few teams that we know we can defeat going to the back end of the season. Few teams. After this game, there would be literally 6 games left of the season. And Chelsea and Everton are in both 6 games. So I think we have a strong chance. I think we do have a strong chance. 7th place qualifies for Europe if Leicester City beats Southampton tomorrow. Ooh, that's nice. So 7th then. Can you imagine Arsenal scrapping for 7th? Can you imagine Arsenal Football Club scrapping for 7th? We're going to run through the starting lineup. Definitely, Mikel Arteta. I do favor Mikel Arteta to use the same system that he used against Sheffield United. Also, that he used in the Europa League game. But we will see. We will see how that pans out. Rand Viper said he wanted to see Matt Ryan in goal, but Berliner is definitely the better keeper. Berliner remains in his position. Berliner definitely remains in his position. Have to go with Berliner in that position. I can't change anyone else. Berliner is the best keeper at Arsenal right now, so why should I change him? But their danger man is actually Bobby Reid. Their danger man is actually Bobby Reid. At right back, for this one, I think I might go with Cedric Suarez for this one. Do you think we can win Europa League? I am getting this feeling like FA Cup we won. Yes, exactly. That is the same feeling I'm getting as well. Mikel Arteta is definitely one of those type of cup managers. He's definitely one of those cup managers. Xhaka will be playing the hybrid left back position. Xhaka will be playing in the hybrid. I'm getting that feeling that we have nothing else to hope onto. But the FA Cup, and we went on and win the FA Cup. I think it's going to be similar situation right now with FA Cup, like what we're having with the Europa League. And Mikel Arteta has shown himself that, has shown fans that he can win cup. Mikel Arteta has shown fans, Arsenal fans, fans worldwide, football fans, that he has the potential to win trophies. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has yet to do that. But he's going to face a manager, an established manager, which is Unai Emery, who has won a lot of things. Yes, he didn't succeed at Arsenal, but I do think that he has a lot to offer. So I'm going with Pablo Mari and Olin as our defensive pairing. Pablo Mari is basically right now Arsenal's best centre back. Arsenal best centre back, I believe, is Pablo Mari. In the midfield, Danny Ceballos has been providing us with some good outlets. So Ceballos is in the midfield. Ceballos in the midfield. Moving over to the other side, we have Thomas Partey. Because we have to take every single game serious. Every single game is important. Every single game is vitally important and just as important to others. Guys, please remember to hit the like button. Please remember to hit the like button, people. In the central attacking midfield role, Saka as well. So literally going with the same team, I believe. Ooh, who's that? Sakai. I think Smith Rowe will play. I think Arteta will play Smith Rowe. So this is what I'm working on, people. Let's go over to the left-hand side. All right, so let me see. There's a decision between Smith Rowe and Saka. All right, so I'll put Saka in the central attacking midfield position. Nicolas Pepe. Up top, Lacazette, because we all know Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is still out. So that is it for me, people. I believe that that is a good enough squad to get the job done. Tell me what you think. Ashan says squad management is key for Europa League success. McTominay, Rashford, Fernandes, and Maguire have played some of the highest minutes in Europa, in Europe club and international. Yes, I do believe that they have. I do believe that they have a high number of kilometers covered between all of them, and that is telling you guys that these guys are being run to the ground. And right now, I don't think Manchester United can do without. I don't think Manchester United can do without Bruno Fernandes. I honestly believe that. Thank you very much, Lindell, for coming in. Fulham squandered their chances of staying in the league by drawing a lot of early games that they should have won. They will be licking their wounds on the way to the lower league. I agree. They drew too many games and they got so much opportunities to kill off some teams and they didn't. They got the opportunity to finish off a lot of teams and they didn't. Even when they played against Manchester United, they could have finished off Manchester United. Brighton did the same as well. Brighton could have finished off Manchester United and they didn't. Brighton is one of the teams that plays the best football in the league, the most attacking football in the league, create most chances as well, but they just can't score. Maybe that's how it is when you have Welbeck in front of your goal. Maybe that's what happened when you have Welbeck. Guys, please remember to hit the like button. Please remember to hit the like button. So I think this is a system that Mikel Arteta will be going with again. I do think it's like the thing about it, I don't think he might play Cedric. I think I'm going to change Cedric and put Chambers because he wants to play that hybrid back three. That hybrid back three system. So I think it's Chambers. I definitely think it's Chambers where he can play that hybrid back three system. Chambers really play well when as the inverted fullback. Also, when he slot in as a central midfielder. When Chambers slot in as a central midfielder, as an additional midfielder, he helps out a lot with Xhaka, Marian holding as the back three, holding up play. So I think that is the system that Mikel Arteta is trying to go forward with. Using Xhaka, Chambers, Sabayas, and Partey as four midfielders interchanging in that area. So they become half midfield, half defenders whenever we're in the attack. So both Xhaka and Chambers join the attack. Partey would sit a bit deeper, protecting both Mari and Holding. So this is a good system that I'm seeing Arteta being deployed. The reason why I start Martinelli is because I want to start this game with an extra bit of fire. And we know that Martinelli has that bit of spontaneity with him, where he can just pounce on the game and take the game at hand. So I do believe that is the reason I play Martinelli. Lacazette is in fine form, even though I do still believe that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is the more elite striker. But at this point in time, Lacazette is in good form, and I cannot deny that. You can't write off the form that Lacazette is in. Nicolas Pepe as well, clinical. Each time he plays, he's showing us what we're missing. Saka, class as always, put Saka in the attacking position. So we have a lot of attackers on the field. People that can get the job done, damage defense. Martinelli, Saka, Nicolas Pepe, and Alexander Lacazette. Now, on the bench, we're going to have the likes of William, Emil Smith-Rowe, Elneny. Let's see, Nketiah, possible Bellerin as well. Let's see, we also have Gabriel as well, the defender, on the bench as well. So we have defensive support. In the midfield area, Elneny support as well. So we have good options. We're still not sure about Odegaard as yet. Smith-Rowe would be on the bench, good to come on and change the dynamic of the game if we want to control the game. If we're already leading and we want to control and be a bit more creative, so we can add Smith-Rowe in the midfield in that era. Maybe the likes of Martenelli might come off or Lacazette, but I think he might put Martenelli to reserve his legs, because we can't expect. We know Martinelli how intense he plays and how well he does. So there's a lot to take from it. I do believe that there's a lot to take from it. But this game moving forward, I still think that we have a strong chance, of getting something out of this game and moving into the top 6. How can we move into the top 6? We have to beat Chelsea. We have to beat Everton. It's a must. Beating those teams, I think we can move into the top 6. I am going to go over and have a look at Arsenal chances, or our next set of fixtures. Ashan said Mari bargain of the season. Exactly. Mari was like £7 million. Mari is extremely cheap, and we got him off as a fair deal. And look at that now. Look at what he's doing. And remember that when Mari came in, even Cedric Suarez, when Cedric Suarez and Mari came in, we were arguing that we needed proper player, and then now look at that. Look at what he's doing right now. Look at what Mari is doing right now, how well he's playing. I'm Williams' biggest critic. Trust me, he will do a madness and knock out Villareal. Really? But let's be honest, he started off the season really, really poorly. But he has definitely grown some cojones, and is now putting on some proper performances, some that we can account for. He is putting on good performances, performances that we can account for. So we're going to have a look on the next set of fixtures, people. Let's see how well we can cope. So we have to run through, let's see what's happening here. It's taking a while. It's taking a while to load, people. But we have a good run of fixtures going to the back end of the season, and we have to make it count. This is the time of the season where we have to make these things count. Let me bring it up back for you guys now. It's now up. Let me go into the studio and bring it up for you guys. Okay, so people are going to have a look at the run of fixtures that Arsenal have, which is, I believe, a decent run of fixtures. So we'll be playing, we'll be playing Fulham tomorrow. We'll be playing Fulham tomorrow. Then we're going to face Everton. Facing Everton Friday. That's next week Friday. That's next week Friday. That's basically Friday coming. Then now, the following Thursday, we will be playing Villareal. So we'll get a good 1 week break, approximately 1 week of rest. So there's no excuse for that one. Then now we'll play on the Saturday, after playing Villareal on the Thursday, which is a difficult run of fixtures. We're going to play Newcastle. Newcastle is in good fine form, but definitely I think that they are struggling, but they are playing okay. I think we can get something over Newcastle. So if we should win Fulham, that's 3 points. Beat Everton, that's 6 points. Fulham, Newcastle as well, that's 9 points. I think we might draw or beat West Brom. That's 12 points. We might draw against Chelsea. That's 1 point. And then Crystal Palace, that's That's 13 points. Then Brighton, and that is then that is 16 points. Big up, coach. Thank you for jumping in. That is 16 points. So definitely we have a good run of fixtures going to the back end of the season. And in front of us are Everton. If we should win Everton, it doesn't matter what. Big up IMAX. Thank you for jumping in, bro. A lot of respect. If we should beat Everton, it doesn't matter what situation Everton is in, we will definitely finish ahead of them, but it depends. It solely depends. So the strongest possibility finishing that we can have this time around is actually finishing 7th or 6th. We can't finish in anything higher than 6th or 7th. So that's the biggest chance we have this particular season, finishing 6th or 7th. I do think we can finish it though. We have definitely a good run of fixtures. But for me, the most important run of fixtures is actually Villareal, home and away. The good thing about it is that Villareal, the first game that we're going to be playing is at Villareal's home. So if we should go down there and get the goal, get the away goal advantage, I think we can definitely take it home from there. Europa League key, but we also need to finish in the best position we can in the league. Yes, I agree. Zayn, thank you very much for that comment. I agree as well. We have to finish the best position in the table. That is going to tell us how well we're performing. Because it makes no sense we finished 8th last season and then finish 10th this season. That shows no progress. The only thing can literally save our season is actually finishing above 8th and also winning the and also definitely winning the Europa League. But for Fulham, they have quite a few players that we have to be wary of. They have quite a few players that we definitely have to be wary of. But for now, their most potent player has been Bobby Reid, which is a Jamaican. I must say, you will surely get some stats for the weekly series. Keep pushing. Of course, this is going to provide us with good information, especially now that I can watch Bobby Reid play against Arsenal. You remember the argument that you had about Pulisic, and Pulisic, he didn't turn up against Arsenal. So we'll see how well Bobby Reid turn up against Arsenal. Hopefully, as an Arsenal fan, I don't want him to. But as a Reggae Boy fan, I would like to see him put on a good performance. I would love for him to put on a good performance. So Fulham have a very scary fixtures. They have Manchester United, they have Southampton, they have Liverpool. Dangerous run of fixtures. So let's run through Fulham team. Alfonso Alriola, Josh Maja, Mitrovic, Lookman, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So these are quality players. Lookman, Mitrovic, Loftus-Cheek, Joachim Anderson, Lemina. Let's see who else. Bobby Reid, as I said before. Harrison Reed. These guys, they have a quality in Cavalier. Let me see who else. I think those are the Cavalier as well. I think those are the dangerous players. I think those guys are the dangerous players we have to look out for. These guys are the dangerous players that we have to look out for, people. Man United versus Arsenal Europa League final. Who would win? Note that Man United haven't beat us in a while. Do you think they should be worried about this? Remember now that at some point in time they will definitely beat us. All we have to do is hope that this is not the time. But I do think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is yet to beat Arsenal. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is yet to beat Arteta. He struggled against Arteta massively. He cannot manage to play against Arteta because of how Arteta is tactically astute. So he suffers. He really, really suffers. Lindell said Loftus-Cheek should be bench. Maja should start. I don't know who should be bench and who should be start, but I don't want all of their players to turn up on this particular day and put in a worldly performance. I can't afford that. Big up, Raman. You better pray that Man United get knocked out by Roma before you can start thinking about winning the Europa League. We have to. Raman, we have to pass. We have to pass Villareal first. And Unai Emery is the king of the Europa League. He's won it the most consecutively as well. I think he won it like 2 or 3 back to back. But to win the Europa League 2 or 3 times back to back, it means that you enter in Champions League and you still fail to pass. You still fail to pass the group stages. I think he's going to continue struggling. Whoa. I really do hope that he does. So that is it. That is it for me, people. I've covered everything. I've covered the expectations for Arsenal this season, the expectations for this particular game. As you know, Mikel Arteta will be playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, using both Granit Xhaka and Chambers as inverted fullback. Well, Granit Xhaka won't be inverted fullback. I have Granit Xhaka is going to play a slash left centre back, left back, and also left central midfield in attack. It seems as if Arteta called Pep Guardiola and asked him for some tactics, because that is what we've been seeing for the past 2 to 3 weeks now. And we've been reaping results from it. We've been winning games consistently and convincingly as well. So Mikel Arteta must have called Pep Guardiola and said, hey, what do you have? Can you tell me something new and fresh? And it's working, because we have never seen these type of formation before. We have never seen these type of formation before. So it's definitely working. Linda said rooting for Fulham's for Bobby Reed's sake. Let's see. But people, at least that game will give me a good insight on what to expect from Bobby Reed. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. A lot of respect. I really do appreciate it. People look out for more information, interviews coming out on the Reggae Boy side. Imag said yes. Baldhead Pep. Yeah, he definitely scratched his head. He gave Arteta some ideas, just as though he might call Arteta for some ideas as well. But anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in. A lot of respect. Dizzy just coming in. We're going to win. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Dizzy. A lot of respect, bro. I'm heading out now. Guys, please remember to smash the like button and share the content. Please, I would really appreciate if you guys share the content. But this has been a good one. Military Guna TV, people. Jeremy and Alain said, Man United days are beating us, so it's over. Yeah, we have definitely gained some dominance over them. People, please, thank you very much for coming in. I really appreciate you guys are here. Big up. Thank you guys, everyone that's jumping in. Lot of respect. That is happening too. So it's finally hot.